Well, good evening, guys. It is currently 3:45 in the morning, Saturday, December 12th, Friday night, essentially. Just left the store. We left a little bit early today because one of our events kind of fell through today, but it was a busy day nonetheless. Kind of sort of dying down in the end there, but it was a good day. But decided to do a vlog. I haven't vlogged the last few days, and I'm guilty of that. And the reason is because what's it called? I was really waiting for some stuff to resolve this past week because I didn't want to constantly make a video about, hey, nothing happened again today, blah 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 blah. I just wanted to let things resolve and then be able to give you guys good news or bad news. But right now it's still neutral. But I'm not going to really focus on that. The issues that I'm really working on, that's going to be discussed for another day. But today, just wanted to kind of pop open and just talk about just how it's been. I know a lot of you by now have probably realized that I've been uploading a lot more oftenly. Been doing more and more videos for you guys. I changed up my shooting style to better fit my schedule, not only for the personal channel but for the tech channel as well, and the other things I'm going to be doing. So hopefully that's opening up a lot more, and we get going there, because I really want to make sure YouTube is taken care of. I really care for my subscribers. I know I haven't been able to really be attentive on the comment boards and replying to your emails. It just takes time, but eventually I'm going to start replying to all of them. But the thing is, I still glance by your comments. I see them on my watch when I get the notifications. When I log on, I'm able to just take a quick glance before I have to go back working and everything. So I do see them, I do read most of them, and I do appreciate them. And I try to respond to some of the critical ones. But other than that, I'll just respond via video. So I'll just make the video in response to it. Let's see, guys. But some of the stuff that I read before was just people were wondering about how the store's doing in general. So I know I've given you guys week-to-week responses, recap videos and everything, but how is it looking right now? And am I going to make it to the future? And the future, you know what? It's unknown. I can't sit here and guarantee that this is going to work out still. I can't. There's just so many unknown factors. A lot of recent events that came up that, has gotten me worried, has gotten my fiance, my family worried about certain aspects of the future. And so it doesn't help. It all adds up, and it's been trickling down up towards my mom, my dad. Everyone's been worried. And the thing is, in order to not worry, even though they're legitimate worries, I gotta be good. I gotta be cool. If I sit there stressed and getting upset, then it just trickles up towards, through my fiance, then towards my parents, and then everyone's worried and getting stressed. So I can't be a negative Nancy. I can't. Maybe for a few moments, I allow me to, because I'm human. But you really gotta learn to just bounce back and just find a way out. There's always a way out. I mean, if at a certain point, if it's truly impossible, then that's when you got to give up. You just got to count your losses and move on. But obviously, there's still a couple trump cards left in this fight. So I'm calling upon all the resources I can to deal with it. And I wouldn't say this is the very last trump card that I've left, but these recent events, hopefully they end up, just working out. They just end up working out, because I don't want this place to close. I really don't. As much as I miss having a proper schedule and, more free time, I miss my free time. I mean, that's the biggest thing I would ever complain about being a business owner and an entrepreneur is your free time is essentially gone. This business, I don't want it to end, because, not only did I pour my life and heart, my soul and everything into this thing, I have a customer base. Uh-oh. What is that noise? Do you guys hear that? What is that noise? Oh. I think that's a train. I think I just missed a train. Is that? Wow, that was really loud. Ah, there it is again. I'm scared. What's going on? Oh my God. I am glad I don't live in this area. That would wake. It is freaking almost 4 o'clock in the morning. That thing's going off. Is that like a? I've never heard that alarm before. What is going on? Ah! I'm scared. Ah! Get out of here! Don't speed, Andrew. Don't speed. There's police officers everywhere. All right. All right. The sounds in the distance now. I think that was for the train. There's a freight train that goes through. Well, that's random. Random people walking 4 a.m. in the morning. What was I saying? I just lost my check. Yeah, but no. There's because before I even opened this business and before people were critiquing me about the business plan and everything, they were just unsure about the plausibility of the business. Would people come? Would people actually spend money there? Would people actually buy drinks and food, buy memberships, and like to just legitimately hang out there? That was a big concern in the beginning, and that was a big concern for about a few months there. But now I'm sitting at over 400 and almost 50 members, 450 members. So we're inching ever closer to the 500 mark and well on our way to possibly hitting 500-600 or even more than that. I mean, it's consistently growing. New people are coming in every day. People come and go. So not everyone coming through those doors. I mean, they think it's cool, they like it, but you get people on both the bell curves. People who like it, but and don't mind paying, and then you get the people at the other side who really just don't want to pay for anything. They're just cheap, and so it's a balance. So yeah, we get a good amount of people coming in, but we retain. I don't really know the number, to be honest. Like, we got to run a few more months for me to be able to say what the retention is of memberships. But needless to say, this week was slower. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not going to talk too much of the recap, but, every day just something different going on. There really is. Like, this past week, I had some extra free time, and that's why you guys saw so much more videos coming out. But all of a sudden, but the store was slow. So I was like, oh no, we have a slow week. What else do I do? So I, started working on the website, branching out more for other things. And all of a sudden, I get a handful of new customers. We get my YouTube views have gone up out of nowhere. All my old videos are starting to get more views, and I'm just like, what's going on? Not that I'm complaining, but it motivates me. It's just like, you know what? Let's double down on YouTube again. Let's put some more effort back into that. And so I decided to change up my shooting style to match my schedule. I know I just said that, but literally I'll be switching between vlogging for the personal site and then the tech site. So that's what I'm doing. And so I guess I'm gonna title this video really just talking about repurpose, rescheduling, and time, not time management per se, but just focusing my efforts properly. I know I discussed before about focusing on one singular task and doing it, but I've had to go back to the whole multitask thing just because I have to. You gotta wear multiple hats doing this. But when I do it, really double down and focus. Try not to get distracted too much. That's one thing that's my downside. I get distracted a lot. I start off doing one thing and then I end up doing another. So I flip-flop back and forth consistently, and so I gotta kind of slow that down. So I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm just genuinely just working harder. That's seriously what it is. You probably saw in the videos. You're gonna be seeing in the upcoming the weekly recap video, but I restructured a good part of the back counter space to be a little bit more efficient. And I think everyone's liked it so far. I gotta do a couple more fixes tomorrow, hopefully if we have extra time. But it was definitely a nice fix, a nice change. So I'm happy that we did that. I think a lot of people have noticed it and they appreciate it too. So like I said, every time I make a change, it always slightly improves everything that we have there. Even the one volunteer I had, he even said, he really appreciated the change, and he liked the extra space that we made. So even moving things a few inches can make a huge difference. And so, I mean, so today I inadvertently focused on doing that instead of other things, but it worked out. But tomorrow, or technically today, what I plan, because next week Star Wars comes out, and yes, I am a Star Wars fan, guys. Instead of rushing to Costco and trying to get supplies and stressing about the business, I'm gonna purposely wake up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep tonight. But I'm gonna be watching Star Wars with Sarah, my fiance, because she has not seen the Star Wars trilogy. But unfortunately, we only have time for her to watch the original trilogy, so episodes 4 through 6. So we're gonna watch New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and The Return of the Jedi. So she's gonna watch all of those. So what we're gonna do is, since I open at 2 o'clock, we have some time in the morning to watch at least one of the films. So today we're gonna watch. Today we're going to watch New Hope, and then hopefully Sunday I get enough. But Saturday night I end early enough where I can also wake up early on Saturday to watch The Empire Strikes Back with her. And then I'm thinking Wednesday she'll come to the store and we're gonna watch. Well, the thing is, we're gonna be watching the trilogy at the store, because we're doing a Star Wars marathon at the store on Wednesday and Thursday. So I think she'll be able to watch Return of the Jedi one of those 2 nights. So we'll be able to work it out. But it's exciting because not only she actually, she's willing to go watch the movies with me. So I'm really happy about that, because some like they just don't want to watch it. They're just like, I don't want to be a Star Wars fan or anything. But what's nice about Sarah, she's been really open to watching any movies that really interest me, because they may not really interest her, but she's been willing to watch a lot of the movies I want to watch. So I've done the same for her, because she would express to me that, hey, she wants to go watch, let's say, Minions, the movie, or Transylvania 2, or, a movie that she wants to watch. She would tell me, and then I'll make sure to go watch that movie, because, she went out of her way to go ahead and watch Avengers and superhero movies, and some of the even anime. She watched one of the anime movies with me. So it's just like, for me, it's like, oh, you know what? If I can, I'll do the same for her. But I'm really glad that she's really open to some of the hobbies I'm into. That really speaks a lot to her. She really didn't have much of a childhood growing up, so she didn't really get to see a lot of movies. So there's a lot of movies I had to catch this girl up on. Like, a lot. Like, just to list a few. She hasn't seen The Goonies. She hasn't seen The Rugrats. She hasn't seen any of the James Bond movies. Let me see here. What are the classics? Forrest Gump. She hasn't seen Independence Day. Alien trilogy. Back to the Future trilogy. Like, there's so many movies she hasn't seen. I'm just like, so for me, there's a lot of movie nights in the future. In the future, when I start getting some nights off and some days off again, once I have employees again, there's a lot of movies that Sarah needs to catch up on. Like, most definitely she has to. So I look forward to those days with her. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. But this just goes to show you guys, like, even though I lost the help that I originally had, and I got worried about, I won't be able to spend time with Sarah again, or although I was worried about not being able to spend time with with Sarah, and then not having enough time to do YouTube, and so I get the lights on. I was just worried that I wouldn't have enough time to do the side stuff that I wanted as well as needed for the business. But looking at it now, I've been able to. I've been able to get the proper help via a volunteer network, which have given me the ability to not only be able to do side stuff, work on YouTube, but also spend time with my fiance and my family. So it's worked out. I know a few weeks ago I sat there and kind of worried about, we're back to square one again. But the thing is, we're not. Like, I have a lot of people who want to see this business grow and are willing to help me out. But on top of that, I've gotten better with my time management. It's not perfect by all means, it's far from perfect, but I'm getting there. And I'm just really happy about that. Like, it felt really good. Like, the other day I released 3 videos in a row for the LPX Tech channel. I released like 2 or 3 videos for the personal channel. And it just felt great to just be on track again. It was just awesome. Yeah, man, it was just great. And I'm glad you guys are liking it. I'm reading your comments, and, you know, I have guys who just, you know, they watch my videos instantly. Like, there's like 50 of you that watch it like that. And I uploaded like 4 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So I'm just like, how the hell? I'm just like, when? Like, before, I mean, last year, I would struggle to even get 100 views. And now I get it like overnight. And for me, like, that's so awesome. That's just epic to me. That I can get 100 views on at least one video. Because people like to hear what I have to say. People like to hear my opinion and everything. And that was my main goal of last year. Because when I started off on YouTube, I really didn't have a direction. I was like, maybe I should try gaming, because I thought I had the personality for gaming. And I still think I do. But the thing is, I don't have time to game, unfortunately. I just don't have the free time to play video games and do VR videos all day. I wish I could, trust me, guys. But whatever I can fit in, I'll fit in. You know, I can still talk to you guys. I can vlog for you guys. When I do have time, I can maybe do a quick video for you guys and get back to doing podcasts for you guys every week. There's definitely options for me out there, and I'm gonna just keep pursuing it. You know I'm not perfect. You know, I know I'm not consistent, but I do my best for you guys. You know, a lot of people who are like, there are YouTubers out there who live and breathe this, or people are better off and they're making lots of money, they have lots of free time, so they can make YouTube videos left and right. Everyone's in a different situation. Other people have been in it for years, so they have a legitimate business around their YouTube channels and everything. But, you know, for me starting off, especially now, if you're starting late in the game, it's very difficult. You have to be committed to doing it. You have to consistently create and put up, and you have to be versatile in this industry. And for me, like, unfortunately, I guess I'm not really a full-time YouTuber like I hoped I would. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what you would call me. I'm just a YouTuber that owns a business, so on the side. That's my main focus. But no, things are good, guys. Things are definitely good. I'm getting my priorities straight. I'm working harder than ever. I really am. I'm actually working a lot harder mentally. I'm getting mentally exhausted quite often, but that's a good thing. Like, it in a good way, not in a bad way. And so I'm really happy. Like, it's slowly all coming together. And I have no complaints. So I just arrived home. I'm not going to blabber on too much longer here. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I should get some sleep. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching to this part of the video. If you actually sat down and watched through everything. Oh, excuse me. But as always, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. And I'll do my best to get, you know, I won't be able to get back to it, but if it's a question, I'll see if I can address it in a later video. So please do not be discouraged to comment. I do read them. So go ahead and do that down below, guys. And as always, don't forget to leave a thumbs up to let me know if you liked my videos and stuff. And if you actually sat through and watched this part of the video and you're not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Actually, please subscribe. But by subscribing, you know, not only do you help this channel grow, but you're joining a really awesome community, because we have a lot of great people within not only my LPX community, but my own personal community. So by you subscribing, you're joining an awesome group of people here. So guys, as always, whatever time of day it is in the world that you are watching this video, please have a good day, good morning, good evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. And the way the business has been, it was able to counteract itself. So are we out of the clear? For now, we are. They are still relevant issues that I have to deal with. They've been pushed off, and I'm waiting to hear back from a few other sources, but it looks like we're going to be okay. So yeah, did I worry for nothing? No, not necessarily. I had to make sure that the businesses, had adequate